Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
Hey Matt, what's going on, man? So I'll step in. How's it going, man? Matt, Yester,
Yeah,
you there?
what?
Oh, hey, dude. So, why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God?
That's the worldview. You're trying to be to it. The worldview. I go, what else would you do? Non-worldview? Jeff? Come on, give me some intellectual fortitude here. Don't do the kitty thing.
Okay, so you don't have an argument.
So you don't.
So you
don't answer. Okay.
So you don't have an argument, right?
Yeah, worldview argument. You don't like those. You got to squirm away from it.
So
actually into the
Matt,
debate at all. You're just like,
does anybody here?
Why the worldview?
Johnny,
thing?
are you gonna allow him to overtalk and do this?
You're
Johnny,
gonna do the little scat
mod
tonight?
Yeah. Hold on, guys. One at a time. Matt, let him have his say.
I already answered your question, Jeff. What's your next question?
Well, I think you didn't. I think you didn't answer my question.
I did.
I asked you. Okay, so
you can't go any broader than the worldview, bud.
How about? So Johnny, I don't know, man.
You're talking to Johnny. Okay, you're done with talking to me.
Yeah, but no, I would like to talk to you, Matt. But all you know how to do is
what else? What's your next question, bud?
All you know how to do is interrupt.
Dude, huh, buddy, dude?
So you guys see what's
you
what's
lost
going
the
on
dude
here?
thing before. Hey, buddy. Hey, dude.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Hey, Matt.
Drop the act there.
Hey, Matt.
Drop the forward of act every room you go into.
Hey, Matt. Why do all facts and intelligibility? Hey, Matt.
Are they intelligible?
Hey, Matt. Why do all facts and
are they intelligible? Facts?
That's all you got?
Yeah, they're
all you
have
is interrupting.
Yeah, they are.
All you have is
interruption. You just asked me a question. I answered it really quickly.
All you have is interruption and over talking.
I answered you. You asked a question.
The best presuppositional apologist that the Christians in this room have to offer is Matt Yester to overtalk and not even attempt to have an honest conversation. Not even attempt to have an honest conversation.
Not even attempt
to have an honest conversation.
Not
even attempt. Not even attempt.
You're monologuing to yourself.
To have an honest conversation.
I'm right here. I answer your question.
Look at this guy. Look at this.
Did you ask a question? I answered it.
Shut the fuck up and let the guy talk, dude. What the fuck?
Jeff, what's your next question, bud? What's your next question, dude?
How about you just answer the first question?
I did.
What was the answer?
So what's the answer? Yeah. Repeat it again. Go ahead.
Ask it again for the audience. Go ahead.
Okay. Why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God? Go.
He's the creator of all things. He's the transcendental.
Just repeating the.
He's just repeating the claim.
But he's not. That's not the collective worldview at all.
Excuse me?
Matt. So why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God? So what I would expect to hear would be something like a premise and maybe a series of premises and a conclusion that would conclude with something that says like, therefore, all facts and intelligibility must be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God, the Trinitarian God. If you don't have that view, then all facts don't.
You know what my view is.
So right.
Oh, that's not your view.
Right. So that's a presupposition. So right. So would you agree that if you start with the laws of logic and you say that and you start with your conclusion that's not a good valid argument. So if you start with A and you're going to argue to A, but your conclusion ends with A, and you start with your first premise as A, that's not a valid argument, right? You would agree with that, right?
Are you stopping and bottlenecking the laws of logic? Or I'm stopping the ontological God? Yeah, you'd be tanking out the pure abstraction there, which every single atheist I talked to today tanked out to that which is purely formal and abstract. You're in a world of hurt if you stop there. You don't account for laws of logic, personally. And with the ultimate unity and diversity in the triune God, yes. You're
okay.
Jeff,
Sure,
Jeff,
go ahead.
Stop trolling. Yeah. I did let you talk. Well, answer for the
I have a question for Matt.
For the audience. What is a transcendental? Can you explain what it is for the audience? Says you want to go gung-ho at these presuppositionalist transcendentalists. I go, good, you should know what transcendental is. Please tell the audience what it is. It's ontology.
It's actually an argument that means that it's to the contrary, that everything else is reduced to absurdity, and so it's transcendental. It's an argument to the absurdity of the opposite of the conclusion.
Proving the theorem because transcendental necessity. Even the opponent has to presuppose that to you, even in order to deny it. But what is transcendental?
So hang on a minute. Just for the room. Hang on. You put me on the spot and asked me to define it.
You asked me two questions.
You asked me to define it. I just want to clarify. Are you satisfied with my answer? And that I do understand what you're not satisfied.
I say, would you agree with Kant that it's not a particular theorem?
I don't know who Kant is.
I'm just saying.
Are you satisfied with?
You can do your research over the week. You can do your research.
Are you satisfied with what I said or not?
You know, no, because I would follow up. Now, if you don't know who Kant is, I'll just lay out what his position was. Would you agree with this?
Yes.
Would you agree with this? It's a real quick question. It's a real quick question. Now, he laid it out as it's not a particular theorem. It's a principle for explaining all theorems. Would you agree with that? Yes or no?
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know who Kant is. Don't know what you're talking.
You don't have to know who he is.
You're dodging the question. You're trying to flip the script.
You broke
and you want to put. Yeah. So why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God?
If you understood what the nature of transcendental was there. So you agree with what Kant said?
So you're saying that in order for you to have an argument, I have to understand the definition of transcendental for you to have an argument.
Because it's a transcendental.
In order for you to have an argument, I have to understand the definition of transcendental. In order for you to articulate an argument, in order for you to articulate an argument, I have to. So how about this? How about you give me your definition? How about you give me your definition of transcendental? How about you give me your definition? How about you give me your definition? How about you give me your definition? How about you give me your definition of transcendental?
I just told you.
You give me. You give me your
definition. I want to make sure you're on my page.
Do it again.
That need to be explained to you.
Sure, go ahead.
I already did. So now you know what you didn't know before. I already knew that. That's why I conveyed it to you. So do you agree with that?
Why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the Christian
principle? That principle for understanding all theorems is the Christian worldview.
Yeah, so why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in? Yeah, so why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the Christian God?
Because we have the capital for that.
So why do all facts and intelligibility have to be grounded in the unembodied mind of the Christian God, Matt?
Because we have the capital for it. It's the only worldview that does.
Why do all? That's the claim. You're repeating the claim. You're repeating the claim. You're literally repeating the claim.
No, it's not a claim. It's an answer. Because of the worldview content.
If with an argument,
if you
start with A, and you're trying to prove A, and your conclusion is A, and you start with your first premise as A, is that a valid argument?
Nature of a transcendental.
If you confirm the conclusion.
Let me know I can finish and not be uninterrupted. Please, Jeff. Otherwise, I'll just have the boss kick you out, or else I'm leaving. I can't get half my answer out. Stop purposely fucking trolling. Drop your performative act. You're not getting away with it.
And this is no performance, dude. I'm just letting you like make an ass of yourself, like you always do.
Child.
And I'm recording and all of it. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. You're going to be famous, motherfucker.
Johnny, you're just going to let this go on, Johnny? You're not going to do anything?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's no mods in this room whatsoever. What's the point of having mods if they don't?
It's hilarious.
I don't
Yeah,
get
point
that.
of moderation here. Point of moderation here. Jeff, you've asked your question multiple times, and Matt has given his answer. Now, if
What
you're
was the
not
answer?
happy with
Stop the
his
trolling.
answer, if you're not happy with his answer, that's okay. But just don't keep repeating your question. All right, it's been answered. Let's move forward.
How do we move forward if the answer is just a claim again?
Or why don't you wait?
Content
Why
of the
don't you wait
worldview,
until
cash
all
out.
the
What the hell are you doing?
Forward from that.
Running. Get out of here, trolls. Gavin, they're just gang power now. Little
Yeah,
fucking hyena.
You're such a
Gavin,
little bitch, man.
Gavin,
Get out of here. Get
You
out of
scared,
here.
Matt?
Get out of
Is
here. Go
this too
cry. Go
much for
flush your
you?
head down the
and
toilet.
make sure Jeff doesn't try to walk away
Get out.
from
Leave.
Matt.
Leave.
Clearly, he's
Leave.
being
Leave.
outdone in intellect.
This is what they have to degrade to, like little children.
So this dumbass old guy right here, just like
Leave.
talk circles around these guys.
Just make an argument, Matt.
So sad.
Just give an argument.
Yeah,
It's so sad.
That is the transcendental argument.
Make an argument,
Even
Matt.
Jeff knows what it is now, and he agreed with me.
What's premise one?
He disagrees
What's
with me.
premise one?
In order for X to be the case, Y must necessarily be the case. Since X is the case, Y must necessarily be the case because Y is a precondition for X.
And that's begging the
No
question,
structure.
isn't it?
That's a transcendental.
How about you write it out?
You call it whatever you
Affirming
want.
the consequence. Write it out on a piece of paper.
It's not affirming the
Please.
consequence, you bonehead. You can't be that stupid.
Write it out on a piece of paper. The equation A.
Sure.
You put B before.
It's not a
just
deductive or inductive argument.
Oh
you
my
moron.
God.
It's a transcendental
I'm
argument.
a moron. You
You
literally
didn't even know what one was, and you didn't even know the structure of it, and it's spelled out for you, and you misinterpret it. It's amazing what you do with it.
Oh my
You're a bonehead.
This is so funny. Matt.
It's funny. You're a bonehead.
Matt, do you realize how sad you are?
Jeff, you're outclassed here, buddy. It's clear. So when you can't answer him, you start resorting to laughing and all
He's
that.
freaking 8 years old.
Yeah.
Only 8. Mine's 7, 8 year old.
So Jeff, I don't blame you for laughing. I understand you are outclassed. I suggest studying up on the material and then coming back. I just want to encourage you, honestly.
This is the best we have to deal with here. This is the best we have to deal with. Yes, that's amazing.
You're gonna be famous, man. You too, baby. Look for.
Okay, go ahead. Bye-bye.
Circular reasoning is not a pathway to truth.
You can call it whatever you want. I'm not even arguing the same level of being, dude.
I'm calling it circular reasoning, and it's always
Whoopee! That's great.
a bad way to go.
You ever heard Van Til refute that charge in like 2 sentences? You ever read them?
I've read.
Have you? Have you?
Yeah, I have. Well, yeah.
Okay, where do you address that? God, I'm sure you can read it for me. You've done your research there. You've done your homework, huh?
He uses other techniques, but that's irrelevant.
Dude, give me a quote.
Circular reasoning is
Give me a quote.
Because
otherwise you're diving, dodge, duck, dipping, dodging.
It's wrong because I said it's wrong, and I'm always
Hey, Chatterbox. I actually could quote him. You can't.
Doesn't matter. He's wrong.
I just asked you to quote and cough up.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, leave, slime ball. Leave.
It doesn't matter because
go ahead. You can say whatever you want. Go ahead. It's not affecting me at all. I just go. You're just giving me a splitting headache. Leave. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. You gonna sleep good tonight, huh? You gonna sleep good?
Just demonstrated.
You gonna sleep good?
The absurdity of your point.
Do you know what the transcendental is? Do you agree with Jeff? Do you agree with it?
Right.
Do you agree with it?
You're always wrong. You said
drop
so.
the meta. Drop the meta, child. Drop the meta.
It's not meta.
Drop the meta.
He's wrong.
Drop it.
Right.
Well, I just asked you a question. You blatantly dodged it. Do you agree with Jeff? You agree with my definition of what transcendental is?
I'm always right.
Let's say
transcendental. The question is irrelevant.
Stop spurging. I just asked you a question. Why are you dodging it?
I'm not dodging any question.
Johnny.
Okay, you're right. Can I ask it again? Can I ask it again? Can I ask it again?
Johnny?
Do you hear that, Johnny? You hear that? You hear that?
He's a child.
Leave, witch.
That's
leave, witch.
That's the
and you too. And take the little bag with you.
Not the witch.
Either way,
Man,
you are.
man. Look, I was
Johnny,
probably trolling you, but
are
I was
you
making
even
a point.
here?
Wasn't it?
You're just trolling, so leave.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll just mute up and
Live.
Hold
no one
on,
else will be
everyone.
talking.
I'm doing some work. I heard someone say, Johnny, what's up?
I'm just getting gang piled here, Johnny, because they're doing their troll little thing coming in like a pack of hyenas.
Johnny,
Like
Matt Yester
a-holes.
is using hate speech, and it's a bad look for Christians, man.
It's not
Yeah,
hate speech. I just call you. It's a term I want to apply to you.
What do you call?
Yeah, don't use that language. Look, Matt, look. Don't use that type of language. Don't fight. If you want to have a conversation,
It's already
kick him out of the
so
fucking
I
room,
can't
dude.
retract
He's
it.
breaking TOS. He's gonna keep breaking TOS. What are you doing? You
What?
like
well,
you can get banned by
I'm not
association
available right now. I'm not.
Kick him out of the room. Just kick him out of the room.
Then you
Takes 2
should end the
seconds.
room
No.
so you don't get.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna mod,
I told
then
you
don't
guys
fucking
you
have
dropped
a
it.
room. What's wrong with?
We have another
Leave.
mod here. Gavin is here. I don't know what if.
Oh yeah, well Gavin's real slow on the trigger.
None of
They're
the
not
mods are
answering
doing
questions anyway.
anything. I haven't heard of John Lee say a word in like half an hour. He's probably paid.
He's chatted a little in the chat room, but that's about.
Okay, kids, let me know when you're done playing.
Hey Yester, you fuck you.
Never
You
done
can't use
playing.
hate speech in public spaces.
Let me know
That's
when you
just
guys
how
are
it
done
is.
playing. Let
You
me
haven't figured
know
out
when you
how
guys are
how
done
that fucking works
playing.
yet? You
Let me
unbelievable
know when you
child.
guys are done
You
playing.
mumble
Let
fuck.
me know when you're. I just asked you a question. Why are you dodging it?